What if one person could change how the entire world understands time, space, and the universe itself? This is the true story of Albert Einstein, a man who struggled in school, questioned authority, and went on to become the greatest physicist in human history. Part 1. Early life. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, Germany, into a middle-class Jewish family. His father, Hermann Einstein, was an engineer and businessman, while his mother, Pauline, loved music and encouraged creativity. As a child, Einstein was quiet and thoughtful. Contrary to popular myths, he was not a poor student, but he disliked rigid teaching methods that discouraged curiosity. He preferred thinking deeply rather than memorizing facts. At a young age, a compass given to him by his father sparked his fascination with invisible forces. That moment planted the seed of his lifelong curiosity about how the universe works. Part 2. Education and Struggles. Einstein later studied at the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, where he trained as a teacher in physics and mathematics. However, his rebellious nature and habit of skipping classes caused him problems with professors. After graduating in 1900, Einstein struggled to find an academic job. Instead, he took a position as a patent clerk in Bern, Switzerland. Though the job seemed ordinary, it gave him something precious: time to think. During breaks at the patent office, Einstein worked on ideas that would soon change the world. Part 3. The Miracle Year, 1905. In 1905, often called Einstein's Miracle Year, he published 4 groundbreaking scientific papers. One explained the photoelectric effect, proving that light behaves as both a wave and a particle, work that later earned him the Nobel Prize. Another paper introduced the special theory of relativity, which showed that time and space are not absolute. From this theory came the famous equation, E equals mc squared. This simple formula revealed that energy and mass are interchangeable, changing physics forever. At just 26 years old, Einstein had become a scientific revolutionary. Part 4. Fame and General Relativity. In 1915, Einstein completed his most ambitious work, the general theory of relativity. This theory explained gravity not as a force, but as the curving of space and time caused by massive objects. When a solar eclipse in 1919 confirmed his predictions, Einstein became a global celebrity overnight. Newspapers around the world called him a genius, and his image became a symbol of intelligence itself. Part 5. Personal Life. Einstein's personal life was complicated. He married Mileva Maric, a fellow physicist, and they had 2 sons. The marriage eventually ended in divorce. He later married his cousin Elsa Einstein, who supported him during his rise to fame. Despite his success, Einstein lived simply and cared little for wealth or luxury. He loved music, especially the violin, and often said it helped him think. Part 6. Nazi Germany and Move to America. As a Jewish scientist in Germany, Einstein faced danger when the Nazis rose to power in 1933. He publicly opposed fascism and racism, making him a target. Einstein left Germany permanently and settled in the United States, where he worked at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. He became an American citizen and used his voice to speak out for peace, civil rights, and freedom of thought. Part 7. World War II and the Atomic Age. Although Einstein was a pacifist, he played a small but important role in the creation of the atomic bomb. In 1939, he signed a letter warning the U.S. government that Nazi Germany might develop nuclear weapons. This letter helped launch the Manhattan Project, though Einstein himself did not work on it. Later, he deeply regretted the destructive use of nuclear weapons and spent his final years advocating for global peace and nuclear disarmament. Part 8. Final Years and Death. In his later years, Einstein continued searching for a unified theory to explain all forces of nature, though he never completed it. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76, in Princeton, New Jersey. His final words were spoken in German, but sadly, they were never recorded. Conclusion. Legacy. Albert Einstein was more than a scientist. He was a thinker, a humanitarian, and a symbol of curiosity without limits. His ideas reshaped physics, influenced modern technology, and changed how humanity understands the universe. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." And through imagination, Albert Einstein changed the world forever.